I'm Teacher Michelle.
And I'm Teacher Natalie.
And we're sisters.
Woo! We just finished teaching our first 10 classes. 10.
With magic ears.
Magic ears.
And here's a list of the top 10 things that we feel like you should have in your first 10 classes of teaching with magic ears.
Top 10. There's 3 things that every teacher should have. First is a good background. It could be something like this, or it could be wrapping paper. Whatever. Just something fun that will keep the kids entertained. Number 2 is a headset. Magic Ears asks that all their teachers wear a headset, so it's easier for the kids to hear you. And number 3 is good lighting. We'll post another video about lighting, or there's some links below to good videos about lighting. Those are the 3 things that every teacher should have. Okay, now to our top 10.
Okay, so the first thing every teacher needs to start teaching their classes are props. Props are really important, and you need at least 2 props in every class. So here's a list of the 10 top props that we have found helpful in our first 10 classes in no specific order. Like, for example, a crazy pair of sunglasses. These are great starting out for the class, and the kids just tend to love them. They're awesome.
Prop number 2 is one of my all-time favorite standbys. Puppet. So whether it's a puppet like this, I found him on Amazon, or puppets like this, finger puppets, I found these in the dollar section at Target. So kids love them, and you can use them for lots of things, like wash his hair, brush his teeth. So puppets. Puppets are really good to have.
Number 3, a big bag of fruit. Or one fruit, it doesn't matter, but plastic ones don't go bad. So, and an apple and banana will literally be your best friend to get you through some of these lessons. They're great.
So Magic Ears has this really interactive platform, and every lesson has a song or something in it. So I like to have a microphone. I can pretend I'm singing along to the song. And then when it's time for the kids to repeat something, if they're just not quite getting it, I can hold the microphone out. Then it clicks that it's their turn.
Prop number 5 that we find very helpful in classes are emojis. How are you today? Are you happy?
I'm fine.
Very good. I am fine too.
I like this one. I like bananas.
See, I told you it'd come in handy.
Yes.
A teacher wears many hats. And in this case, prop number 6 for us is lots of hats. 1, maybe this one. Throw a crown on top. The kids love it. It'll be a great way to add some fun to your class and just lighten the mood.
Number 7 for us is
letters.
Letters. Lots and lots of letters. Cutout letters, written letters.
On popsicle sticks. So by the end of the lesson, we make it rain.
Lots of letters. Also, colors. I found these in the dollar section at Target. So they're popsicles because kids love popsicles, and then they have colors on them. There's this color book I found at the dollar store. Each page has different colors, and these are good for props too. Like if you need an orange. Oh look, there's an orange. So super helpful.
Also another thing, which leads into our next prop, is flashcards. And if you're lucky, you can get flashcards that have an object on them with the color, which have been really helpful in our situation.
I had a lesson on space, and one of the words was rocket.
And we're like, what in the world do we do for rocket?
I don't.
And I had just barely got these cards, these Play School from the dollar store, because I was just desperate for cards. And I looked through them and I was like, hey, there's your rocket ship. So
rocket. Yeah.
they come in handy.
Totally took the class out of this world. Another prop that's really fun to have and handy is a whiteboard and some dry erase markers, because you never know when you're going to be in a pinch and need a prop. Like when you teach standby classes, once you become a junior teacher. They're really handy. This was $1 at the dollar store, and it's 2-sided, so I can write things on both sides. fits in my hand, and it can work for lots of different things. So a whiteboard.
So the last prop that we think is really important that you should probably have a few of are animals. Whether it's real, like, toy animals or just the printed ones that you stick on a popsicle stick. I'm gonna be honest, I just barely got married and I don't have any kids, and so my go-to, instead of going to a store and buying a whole bunch of animals, which I will probably do in the near future, I printed out animals and stuck them on popsicle sticks because that was the fastest and cheapest way for me to get across the point of, pig, oink oink. But Natalie, she has 6 kids and she has random animal toys that come really in handy. And in all honesty, it's probably better to have the actually I know it is. It's better to have the actual animals, but just to start out your first 10 classes, if you're in a pinch, this works too. So don't fret about it. You'll gather props as you go. So yeah, animals.
So random stuff that you can find at the dollar store that adds fun to any of your classes. Like photo booth block.
A pom-pom. You get a trophy! Woohoo!
I found a pack of these trophies in the party favor section at the dollar store. And so when you say like, trophy, yay, the kids love it.
A sun comes in handy in like every single lesson, whether you do like good morning or you wake up or S is for sun.
Sun seems to come up a lot. Flags are fun, like Chinese flags, American flags, fun.
Little dollhouse furniture. Like I had a lesson with rooms and I had a bed where to go. I had a bed and I was like, which room does the bed go in?
Or wake up, like good morning.
Yeah, good morning. And bedroom was the word that I was looking for and they got it. Or table.
These were $1 at the dollar store. So seriously.
Miniature things of big items, like I had a word bookcase. Dollhouse item, bookcase.
Yeah, yep.
Also balls, any kind of balls come in handy.
So then to end your lesson, some fun things that the kids love. These like, bye Jimmy, see you later. Yep. And then look at this, watch. Bye class. Yeah.
My
confetti. Bam. Bam.
Anyway, so we hope that these little tips about props help you through your first 10 classes and through the rest of the classes that you have with Magic Ears. There's a lot more like shapes. We didn't go over shapes, but that's probably an important one too.
So if there's anything else you can think of that you think would be beneficial in your first 10 classes, drop it in the comments below.
Drop it!
Drop it. Drop it like it's hot.
In the comments, of course.
Join the Magic Ears Q&A page too.
Yes.
Super helpful.
Do that.
Magic Ears Q&A Facebook page. So this has been Natalie.
And Michelle.
See you next time.
Bye.